It's a powerful piece of art. Each city has such a different demographic. Every city's so unique and has such a background with music, and people connect with that. And I'm offering artwork that represents both in one thing. Skylional is for people that love their city as much as they love their music. My name's Sean McClure. I live in Seattle, Washington. I moved here to pursue a career in music. I'm a studio drummer. Mom taught me to play piano when I was like 5 years old. Since then, I've just always been obsessed with playing drums and making music. I listen to music constantly. I'm always curious as to what other people are coming up with, making music, going and seeing shows. I've never thought of myself as a physical artist with some sort of medium, but it is pretty awesome to have someone come up to you and be like, this is so refreshing to see an art in a medium that I've never seen before. And I got the idea for Skylional in Australia during a trip to Sydney. These ladies across the street from where I was staying were moving to Croatia, and they had a yard sale, and they were selling this crate of vinyl albums. And I went over to go check it out, and they were like, you can just have the whole crate, we're leaving right now. So I was like, all right, and took a bunch of these records off their hands. I had a few of these albums out on this picnic table, and it happened to be the hottest day ever recorded in Sydney's history. And they were completely ruined, just melting. And I was thinking of ways I could salvage them and do something at all with the vinyl. And the next day I had an idea to make the Sydney skyline into one of the vinyl albums. So I started cutting this vinyl album with a kitchen knife. I successfully cut out the Sydney skyline and brought it home with me when I returned back to the States. As soon as someone had seen the Sydney skyline that I had done, they asked if I could replicate it and do one of Seattle. Almost immediately, I started getting orders for people that wanted the same piece of art from various different albums and records. From that point on, and it just kind of snowballed into this huge thing, bigger than I ever thought. It's just an ongoing discovery of things that I can do into vinyl albums. So many ideas I have hardly had time to experiment with some of these new ideas because people have been asking me to do so many skylines and just custom orders and stuff. And just being inspired by how many amazing people are out there making art and how I can do the same thing and relate it to everyone by any means, but specifically through music and through this specific medium.